What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, and we are back again, finally, for another Pokemon Showdown live session. Today we're going to be going into the RU tier yet again, because I've only done RU once the entire time I've been doing Pokemon Showdown sessions. I think I've only done every tier just once anyway, but yeah, so we're finally going back to what we started with. It's been a long time since I put up a Pokemon Showdown session. In fact, I've just been cutting back my videos in general because school is back in session, and a lot of you guys are either in high school or some of you are in college. So school is a thing. I was putting out 3 videos a day. Basically, that was just too much for everybody, not everybody, but for a lot of people to keep up on. So I'm going to be dialing it back a little bit. And I'm also going to be gone for 5 weeks coming up this holiday season, from the second week of December to the second week of January. I'm going to be going with my girlfriend. We're going back home for me. She's actually from Hawaii, so it's not home for her. But I'm from the Philadelphia area in Pennsylvania, and I live in Texas right now. So we're going back to spend the holidays with my family. We're staying with people, and it's a whole big thing. I'm going to be there for a while, and I'm not going to be able to record. I'll be able to record, but not as much. So I want to get a nice stockpile going. So you know, cutting back on the daily videos now will ensure that you guys have stuff to watch while I'm there, because I'm going to be busy. I'm not going to be spending all of my time on YouTube like I do now, basically. What I'm trying to say is I might have a life for a little bit. So that is that. Just thought I would explain that to you guys. Sorry about the long intro, as always. I'm just going to skip over the whole liking and commenting thing. If you guys want to share your support, feel free to do that. You guys know I appreciate you. You guys know that I think you're all awesome. So we'll just leave it at that. So we're going into RU today. And first things up, I guess I should just explain what the team is. That's why I'm in the team builder. So yeah, we got Cindy the Drapion here, and I'm not really sure what to make of this set. I kind of just threw it together. It's just really weird, but it's worked for me. She's got the black sludge going on. She's got the battle armor just because that will prevent her from getting critted, and I get critted at the worst possible times. So I figured, you know what, let's do that. Now the EV spread is a little bit kooky. We got a Jolly Nature, obviously, but with that Jolly Nature, which is positive speed and 184 speed EVs, that will allow us to outspeed non-Scarf, timid max speed Rotom-Mows. And why is that so important? Because a lot of them carry the Will-O-Wisp, so that will allow us to get a nice poison jab off on it, especially if we've already set up a Swords Dance. That could be the difference between winning the match. Rotom-Mow has a base speed of 86, so that means anything below that point, we are fine to outspeed. So that's something to keep in mind. I threw the rest, obviously, into HP, and then the very, very leftover stuff, which was only 72, threw that into attack. We've got the Taunt, which is great, because I needed a Taunt user. There's a lot of stall in RU. Cindy's pretty darn fast, so she can outspeed most of the stall users. And not stall users, but stall abusers. Whatever you want to call it. I did not mean to rhyme there. But you can taunt them so they can't recover, you know, all that jazz. And we got this SD, pretty standard poison jab knockoff. It's really, really a weird set. I really don't even know what to say other than it just happens to work for me sometimes. And then we've got Doug the Doug Trio with a Focus Sash, Arena Trap, obviously, Jolly Nature. Base 120 speed means we're going to be outspeeding almost everything in the tier. So that is fantastic. Max attack investment so that we're getting the most out of Earthquake and Reversal and Stone Edge. And then we're also packing the Memento as well, which allows Cindy to set up more times than you would think. Really nothing fancy here. This is great for trapping and getting rid of fire types, and especially things like Choice Specs, Delphox, which is a problem. So we can get this in safely, we can kill it, and it's just a good time. So then we have Spike the Dredagon with the Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin combination. That means that all kinds of residual damage is going to be happening. Or not residual damage, passive damage, I should say. Yeah, kind of a standard set here. I needed something that had rock, so I threw Stealth Rock on this Dredagon. I also have max attack, so I'm not fully defensive. Just kind of like a tank-ish type of set, with max HP, max attack, obviously Adamant Nature to increase the power of my attacking moves, which are Dragon Tail, which works well in conjunction with Stealth Rocks, and I needed a Phaser on this team as well, so kind of just threw it on there. Then we have Gunk Shot to hit fairies such as Aromatisse, and Fire Punch to hit things like Bronzong and Steel types, because otherwise Dragon Tail and Gunk Shot, they are pretty much just walled by Steel types, so that is that. Again, nothing really fancy. This team is not fancy at all. It's not crazy. It's kind of bad, but it's, you know, it is what it is, I guess. Never understood that expression. I don't know why I say that. It is what it is. Everything is what it is. That's just, it's just a redundant statement. I don't know. I'm just saying I'm crazy, basically. Then we have our specially defensive Aromatisse. Very standard with Wish, Moonblast, Aromatherapy, and Protect. Nothing new, interesting, exciting, but I've never used one this gen, or I've yet to use one, so I wanted to give it a try, so here we go. Calm Nature to maximize our, you know, special bulk, all that stuff, and then max investment, our HP and special defense. And then I threw the extra 4 into special attack, just so Moonblast does a little bit extra damage. You could throw it into defense. You could try to throw it into speed if you want to try to outspeed other Aromatisse, but I really didn't feel like that was necessary, so we'll see how this works. This is really great because the Aroma Veil, as you can see, protects you from Attract, Disable, Encore, and Taunt. Heal Block and Torment really aren't that common, but Encore and Taunt, having your wall be immune to that, meaning we can get off Wishes and Aromatherapies all the time, that is just absolutely fantastic. The Protect is there to ensure we can get our health back, and that is that. Moving on to Turnip, the Hitmontop, another Pokemon I've yet to use this generation. We've got the lefties on there. It's going to be physically defensive, packing the Intimidate, and this moveset is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. We'll go over the EVs first. Really nothing special, as I've been saying about this entire team, basically. The only custom spread I had was Cindy over there. Anyway, we got max HP, max defense, impish nature to maximize our physical bulk. Then we got the 4 leftover EVs into speed. Really didn't know what to throw it into. It doesn't really matter. I needed a spinner on this team, so Turnip is packing that. The counter, which works great in conjunction with Intimidate, although a lot of people do tend to switch out after being intimidated. But it's great in a pinch. A lot of people don't expect it, so I've gotten it to work quite a few times. Mach Punch is there because priority is amazing to have. Even if you don't have the Technician, you know, it's still coming off of, you know, Stab with base 95 attacks. It's going to be doing a lot of damage. Then we have Toxic, just because Toxic is toxic. And, you know, there's stall all over the place, so getting some residual damage going on those walls is essential sometimes. Not all the time. Then we have John. If you guys get that reference, it's a lame reference, but if you get it, you're awesome. You're awesome anyway, but you're extra awesome if you get that reference. So we got the Choice Scarf. I love Rotom Mow. I pretty much always use it the same. I always choice it in some manner. Choice Scarf, Choice Specs. This time around, I'm going for the Choice Specs, or not Choice Specs, Choice Scarf. Oh my goodness, I can't even read. It's right there in front of me and I can't read it. So we're packing the Leaf Storm, Volt Switch, T-Bolt, and then the Will-O-Wisp, because Scarf Will-O-Wisp is absolutely amazing, ensuring that you're going to get a burn on something unless they have priority. And Rotom Mow really doesn't care about priority too much. Doesn't really hurt it that much, other than Ice Shard. I don't know if there's anything in the tier that likes to use Ice Shard. Not that I can think of, other than maybe Abomasnow. But I haven't run into one yet. I feel like it's just not that common. Anyway, so we have max investment in our special attack and speed, and really there's nothing to say. Modest, because I always, you know, make Scarfers either adamant or modest. That's just what it is. That does mean that timid Scarfed Rotumbos will outspeed us, but I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. I mean, a slow Volt Switch is always good too. Because opposing Rotom can't really do anything to us. If you want to, you know, trick us, that's really not the end of the world. So we're finally going to get this started. Apparently my team is corrupted. How does that even happen? How does that even happen? Okay. I've honestly never seen that happen in my entire life. Okay. So let's get going here. Finally, let's get a battle, guys. How you guys doing today? Probably should ask you that. How you doing? Having a good day? Having a good week? Today is what, Tuesday for you when you're watching this? It's Monday for me. Look at this team. Ditto, Riolu. This is cool. Ninjask, Shedinja. I don't even know what to make of this stuff. He doesn't have an immunity to electricity, so or I guess he does with Shedinja. I'm going to start off with, no, I really want to get Rocks up. That's what we need to happen. That's what we must have happen. So we're going to lead off with Druddigon here. That is what we are going to do. I would love to lead off with Drapion and just taunt the Ninjask that's inevitably leading. Oh no, it's Squiggle! Hello, Squiggle! Hello, Squiggle! Go for a Stealth Rock as he goes for an Ice Punch, and he's going to take a butt ton of recoil from that. Down to 72% just because of recoil. We can't take another hit, though, and I don't really want to just sacrifice this thing. But we got the rocks up, so that's good. We can go right into our Hitmontop because we're going to get Intimidate off, and we should be able to take that just fine. Yeah, it's unstab. Only 13% with the lefties. Only 7% difference there. Now, I kind of want to go for a Toxic, but this is a problem. And by this, I mean this Golbat. Yeah, we don't like that. I'm going to say he's going to switch. So I kind of want to double into my Rotom-Mow, predicting that Golbat to come out. And I think, yeah, that's what I want to do. We're going to go into the Rotom. And no, he's going to go for the sub. Wow, that is kind of scary, I'm not going to lie. He could go for an Ice Punch again. I'm going to go for a Volt Switch, and we're going to, he could be sub Bulk Up. That could be a thing. Yeah, or no, sub Punch, wow. Okay, that is scary as anything. That is scary as anything. Let's see, should we get another Intimidate off? Or should we just go right into Kimp? No, we're not physically defensive. We're not taking a Focus Punch. That's going to be dealing way too much damage. So he's at -2 now, and Focus Punch still does 30%. That is kind of scary. He doesn't have lefties. I wonder if he's Resto Chesto. We've seen Sub, Focus Punch, Ice Punch. Maybe he just has Waterfall. We haven't seen Water Stab. Now, the question is, do I outspeed you? Do you have speed investment, or are you HP invested? How is this going to work? Or we can just go right back into Rotom-Mow again. Or we can try to counter. We have options here, ladies and gents. We have options. Let's see. I think I'm going to go for a Mach Punch. Let's try to get some damage off on this thing. It should... Ew, that only did 13%. He goes for the Ice Punch. That only does 10%. Wow, okay. Now I'm just going to Toxic you. I'm not going to mess around with this. Not going to mess around. I probably should have Toxic you last turn. But I thought you were probably going to go for the sub. I just kind of trying to see what you were going to do. He's going to bring in the Golbat here, so Toxic's going to do absolutely nothing. It misses anyway, so that is the thing. Now, if he has Defog, he's going to go for it. Otherwise, he's going to go for a Brave Bird. And I kind of want to go into Spike. Because, or we can go into Cindy, because then, yeah, he can't really do much. Can't really do much, and we can either taunt him or knock off his Eviolite, or both. So let's go into Cindy here. Let's see, Confuse Ray. Oh, you're gonna be that person. Oh, you are so disgusting, it's not even funny. You absolutely disgust me. I cannot stand people that use confusion moves. There's the Defog. And, oh my goodness, that just gets under my skin. Gets under my skin. Now we can go for a nice Volt Switch. He stays in on a Rotom. I should have went for the T-Bolt. What are you gonna do? Confuse Ray again? Is that really what's gonna happen right now? We'll go into Spike, try to get some more rocks up. Hopefully he doesn't go for an attacking type move. He just goes for Confuse Ray. Stop going for Confuse Ray. That's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. He's going to go into the Ditto here, and he's going to be able to get rocks up, isn't he? Okay, at least we didn't get damaged by that. I'm going to say he's just going to go for rocks. So, we're going to go into our Turnip here, get a nice little Intimidate off, and if he does go for rocks, we'll go for Rapid Spin, and we'll go from there. And he says, fine, GG. What? Is he gonna quit? I'm so confused. No, he just goes for Dragon Tail. I don't understand what exactly is happening. Okay, yeah, he forfeits. Alright. Well, that was an interesting battle. That was kind of a letdown, so I think we're gonna go for one more. I was only 12 turns. I don't understand why he did that. We're gonna go for one more. I'm not comfortable with having that be the episode. The intro was like as long as the battle was, basically. Alright, so here we go. This is what I'm used to seeing. Nice little regenerator core nonsense. Then we have Earth Ring, which is a threat. Hitmontop is really good. Could be Technitop. Could be Intimidate, like what I'm doing. Amistar is a threat. Wobbuffet is a threat. Basically, he's got threats all over the place. Double grass types for his wall, so I just noticed that. I mean, regenerator cores are great and everything, but why are you having them be the same type? Fire, flying just destroys your life. Rocks really don't matter too much on this team, other than maybe breaking a focus sash on this. So I'm gonna have a hard time with this. I'm gonna say, let's see, Amistar is gonna lead off. So let's go with Rotom. Yeah, there's the Amistar, so we should outspeed. He's probably going to try to set up hazards and everything. So we're going to Volt Switch out, go into Hitmontop, and we can either Rapid Spin kill, we can Mach Punch for the kill. It'll be a nice time. He doesn't have any spin blockers. So normally if you are going to lead with, you know, Amistar and go with the whole spikes or stealth rock setting shenanigans, you normally would have a spin blocker on the team just so that you could switch in if your opponent's going to go for rapid spin. I don't have a defogger on my team, I just have Hitmontop, so we need to keep him alive if he's going to set up hazards here. Looking at this team, it doesn't look like anything else would typically carry the rocks, or even spikes for that matter. That doesn't even bring him down to Sash, and he just says okay. What are these people talking about? I'm so confused. I'm very much so confused. Is he specially defensive? Why did that not bring him down to Sash? I should probably check to see if Showdown saved my EVs, because it keeps removing them for some reason, putting them in random places. That kind of scares me, actually. That kind of scares me. Yeah, I think we're going to go into Hitmontop regardless here. Get the Intimidate off. There's the Shell Smash. Are we going to see a White Herb? We're going to see Focus Sash here. Setting up turn 1. No. Okay, he was Focus Sash, so we're going to Mach Punch you and you should be dead. I'm not sure what he was saying here. Okay. Maybe because I forgot to say good luck, have fun. I don't know. We get a crit that I don't think mattered whatsoever. So down goes the Amistar. That did not work out for him at all. So huge threat removed in 2 turns. Would not be surprised at all to see a forfeit here, because a lot of people just forfeit as soon as, you know, the Pokemon they want to do stuff dies. We shall see. I am at the bottom of the ladder. I'm on an alt because I was under my normal name, but a whole bunch of people, or somebody somebody recognized me, and then my matches were just like, it was lagging so much because so many people were joining, and I didn't like it. I was not a fan. Alright, we can't switch out, so I'm gonna Toxic Stall you. Stupid Shadow Tag. There's the counter, and yeah, and he's gonna forfeit. Okay. Alright, well, I tried to give you guys another match. I'm sorry, I really did. While we're here, let's just double check to make sure the EVs were saved. Yeah, they are. Okay. So that had to be like specially defensive Amistar, maybe? I feel like Amistar should have just went down to Sash. Maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'm just underestimating the fact that Amistar is a tank or something. I don't know. So this is going to be part 1 of the session. This is going to be just a normal session, you know, as far as length is concerned. So it'll be it will be 5 episodes, 5 parts long. And it's not going to be going up every day. I know previously when I had 3 videos a day going, I had, you know, a new session part thingamajiggy uploaded every day. So I'll be alternating this because we got Majora's Mask that needs to go up. We've got Storm Silver, which needs to go up. And then I'll be throwing in some, you know, other miscellaneous videos here and there as well. I'll be interchanging all of them. Definitely everything will be getting interchanged so you guys have some variety, different things to watch, and everybody's happy. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you're leaving a like, rating, and a comment, all that good stuff. And I will see you all for part number 2. But until then, game on.